Okay, so let's just dive right in. If you're a business or a facility manager, you already know that picking a commercial cleaner can feel like a total shot in the dark. But it really doesn't have to be. We're going to treat this as your definitive guide to making a smart, informed decision, one that actually protects your business and, your bottom line.
This quote from an industry guide, it just hits the nail on the head. The cheapest option you see on paper, that can so easily become your most expensive mistake. We're talking about way more than just a clean floor here. We're talking about risk, we're talking about productivity, and we're talking about your company's reputation.
So, here's our game plan. First up, we'll look past that price tag and uncover the hidden costs. Then, we're going to decode a typical cleaning quote so you know exactly what you're paying for. After that, we'll run through the ultimate vetting checklist. And to wrap it all up, we'll reframe this whole decision as a strategic investment, not just another bill to pay.
Right, let's start with the biggest trap of all, focusing only on that monthly fee. Believe me, the true cost of a bad cleaning contract is buried deep in the problems it creates long after you've signed on that dotted line.
It's a fair question, isn't it? I mean, if the price is super low, where's the catch? Well, the catch isn't going to show up on the invoice. No, it's going to pop up in the day-to-day operations of your business.
And here they are. Just think about the hours your management team wastes chasing down cleaners about missed tasks, or the constant friction when your own staff is complaining about dirty bathrooms. And then you've got the really serious stuff. Poor sanitization leading to more sick days, huge security risks from a revolving door of cleaners you don't know, and massive liability exposure if their insurance is junk. It all adds up to a huge drain, both operationally and financially.
All right, let's get into the numbers. When you get a quote, it can honestly feel like you're looking into a black box. But once you understand the formula behind it, you start to see exactly why some of those prices are suspiciously low.
So at its core, it's a pretty simple formula, but that word, overheads, that's where all the value is. That's not just profit, okay? That's the investment in proper insurance, specialized staff training, really expensive commercial grade equipment, and all the systems that make sure the quality is there. So when a quote is way too low, you can bet one of these essential pieces is being cut out.
And just to give you a benchmark, here's a number to keep in your back pocket. This is the typical hourly rate for standard commercial cleaning in Australia. So if you're getting quotes that are way, way below this range, you should probably start asking some pretty tough questions. Now, for bigger spaces, think warehouses or large open-plan offices, you'll often see pricing per square meter. This model works really well for large-scale jobs, but the same rules apply. The rate should still reflect the real cost of a professional service.
So what's really interesting here is seeing how these different models fit different needs, right? An hourly rate gives you a ton of flexibility for a small office, but a fixed monthly contract for, say, a medium-sized business, that gives you budget certainty. This table really helps you match your facility's needs to the right pricing structure.
And this is a perfect illustration of how much your location matters. I mean, it makes sense, right? Higher overheads and living costs in a major city like Sydney mean you're naturally going to pay a premium compared to a city like Adelaide. It's just a key factor to keep in mind when you're budgeting.
Okay, so beyond your location, these 4 factors are the big ones that will dramatically move your quote up or down. A medical center, it needs hospital-grade disinfection, which drives costs way up. Bathrooms are super labor-intensive. And of course, cleaning after hours means you're going to have penalty rates for the staff. Understanding these drivers is absolutely key to evaluating any quote that lands on your desk.
Okay, now we are at the most important part. Seriously, this is how you properly vet a potential cleaning company. This is where you separate the real professionals from the pretenders.
If you only ask one single question, please, make it this one. The answer to this tells you pretty much everything you need to know about their accountability, their quality control, and the level of risk you are about to take on.
And here is exactly why that question is so critical. With direct employees, the cleaning company is directly responsible for everything: the training, the insurance, the quality. You get a consistent team who actually knows your site. But with subcontractors, that whole chain of accountability is just broken. You end up with high turnover and potentially huge gaps in their insurance, which leaves your business exposed to some serious risk.
So, here it is, your action plan. Number 1, always verify their insurance certificates. Don't just take their word for it, get the paperwork. 2, demand a detailed scope of work. 3, if a price just seems too good to be true, it is. Push back and ask them to justify it. 4, ask about their quality assurance. And finally, number 5, make sure they have proven experience in your specific industry.
So for our final section, I really want to shift our thinking here. Let's just stop viewing cleaning as this annoying expense on a spreadsheet and start seeing it for what it truly is, a strategic investment in your business operations.
See, when you invest in a quality cleaning service, this is what you're actually buying. A healthier workplace means fewer sick days. A clean environment genuinely boosts morale and productivity. You're ensuring compliance with health and safety regulations. You protect expensive assets, like your carpets, from wearing out too soon. And you enhance your brand image for every single client or new hire who walks through that door.
This quote just wraps it all up perfectly, doesn't it? The real cost savings are not found in the cheapest monthly invoice. They're found in the operational excellence and the risk mitigation that a true professional partner provides. It's an investment that pays dividends across your entire organization.
So I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. Take a hard look at what you're currently doing for commercial cleaning. Is that contract a hidden liability, just creating drag and risk in your business? Or is it one of the smartest investments you're making in the health and success of your business? The choice and the power to change it is all yours.